Hey, what's going on, folks? What's going on, YouTube? This me back on here with another video. Me, Ben the Messenger, man. What's up? Decided to make another video. Earlier, I had made a video about how women that be in domestic violence situations with men. Now, I'm going to talk about it vice versa. This is about men that be in domestic violence situations with women because um, it's not just you don't just have woman beaters out here. You also have man beaters, and a lot of times society tends to look past this because people in society thinks that women cannot hurt men. That a man can take whatever a woman does to him, and for the most part, on average, men are generally stronger than men, and on average, a woman is gonna be weaker than a man on average. But in some cases, sometimes, nowadays, man, women are strong. There are some strong women out here that's tough, man, and that will fight a guy like a dude. And I will say, it's some women, it's some guys that's in abusive relationships with women. I will say women have unalived men before. This theory, this thought that a woman cannot hurt a man is not true. Women are capable of inflicting damage on a man and even uh, unaliving men. Women have killed men before. Now I will say, guys that's dealing with this, you should leave out. You should get out of there. You should get away from her. Because in a relationship, nobody shouldn't be putting their hands on nobody. If you are dating somebody, if you dating a woman, and y'all may, now I would say relationships are not perfect. Relationships are not perfect. No relationship, no marriage, nothing is perfect. And sometimes you have disagreements in a relationship. You have disagreements in marriages. But I feel like as adults should be able to talk out their differences. They should be able to communicate properly, like grown ups, and not act like teenagers and not act like children. It should never get to the point to where she is putting her hands on you. I'm gonna tell you something. The first time, even before that, the first time a woman stands up and gets up in your face and challenge you, guys, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. That's a red flag. Even before all that, if he's calling you out of your name and disrespecting you, that's a red flag because it shouldn't even get to that. And a lot of times, a lot of these women, not all of them, of course, but some of these women, man, some of them sometimes they feel like that just because they're a woman and just because society upholds them in their mess. Because let's face it, we're just gonna be honest. And I love women. I love women, but and I'm not on nobody's side. I'm not on the man's side or on the woman's side. I'm on the side between right is right and wrong is wrong. Um, a lot of times women can do stuff and get away with stuff that men can't get away with. And I'm just gonna that just the honest truth. And I will say that a lot of them they know that a man can't hit them back. They know that this man, if he does retaliate on her and he gets fed up with it and he puts his hands on her, they know that he's gonna go to jail. They know that he can get a charge, a domestic charge. They know this. And that's why you got some, now I would say, because some women are bullies. Some women like to bully men in relationships by hitting them. And then a lot of times, what people don't see is that sometimes the woman can provoke the man. She can provoke the man with a mouth. getting all in his face. Some of them, they challenge men. They even tell a man to hit them, like they really want a dude to really hit them. And then when he socks her out, now me, I don't condone men hitting on women. I don't condone men hitting women. If any man just beats on a woman because he knows that he can overpower her, because he's bigger than her, because he's stronger than her, that's weak. And don't no real man do that. Now I will say, if a woman attacks you, like if she attacks you or whatever, defend yourself. Don't ever ball up your fist. You don't have to ball up your fist and punch her out. But what you can do is you can restrain her. You can restrain her and hold her down and keep her from hurting you. That you can do. Don't let her hurt you. Don't let her hurt you. Now, I would say a woman, the only time a man can probably hit a lady, he might have to resort in like extra excessive force is if this lady has a weapon. She has like a knife, or trying to stab him, has like a knife, or she's trying to pull out a gun on him or whatever, and he can't get away. Then had to do what he got to do and take matters into his own hands, and might just got to put her down. But other than that, man, no man should ever just ball up his fist and hit a woman and punch on a girl, because that's not cool and that's not acceptable, and you will be charged and you will go to jail. But I will say, ladies, some of you need to learn to control your temper. It doesn't matter. You may not like what he said. You may not like what the man did. He may have aggravated you. Y'all probably got into a little heated argument. But some of you ladies, you need to keep your hands to yourself. Because, and see, the thing is, some of you, you know that you got a gentleman. Some of you, you know the man that you're dating, you know that he was raised up with morals. You know that he's not a woman beater. You knows that some of you know that he has a lot of tolerance and he has a lot of patience. And some of you know um that he's not gonna hit you. And that's why some of you feel like you can continue to do stuff and continue to put your hands on him and continue to antagonize and provoke the situation. But I'm gonna tell you, that's a dangerous thing to do, and that's how people end up getting hurt and end up getting unalived, because you're gonna hit him one day and he's gonna get fed up with it and he's gonna put you down. Now then you're gonna be playing a victim. Now you're gonna be trying to call the police on him, get him locked up so he can get a charge on his record, so it'd be hard for him to get a job. Or on top of that, what some of you do is, if some of you girls, if y'all have male relatives like big brothers and stuff like that, uncles or whatever, male relatives, you tend to, some of you like to threaten, a man with that. Oh, I'm gonna go get my brother. If you hit me, I'm gonna go get my brother, or I'm gonna go get my dad, or I'm gonna go get my uncle, and all this and that. But the thing is, you're the one that's provoking the situation, and you're the one that's escalating the situation, because you always putting your hands on him, and you always disrespecting him, and that's not right. That's not cool. And one day he's gonna get fed up with that, and he's gonna hit you back. So it's best to just, that some of you just keep your hands to yourself. It doesn't matter how mad you get. It doesn't matter. Like, just because you get mad and you get real angry, it does not matter. Some of you need to learn to control your emotions. Some of you are too emotional and you don't know how to control yourself, and you always want to hit somebody and you want to put your hands on a man because you feel like that you can, and you feel like because he can take it, it still don't make it right. Whether he can take it, and and just because he's stronger than you, that don't mean anything. Nobody shouldn't be hitting anybody. You're not in school. You're not a child. Nobody shouldn't even have to even tell you this. This type of stuff that you learn as a kid when you in elementary school and kindergarten. You keep your hands to yourself. And the thing is, if y'all don't want to be hit back, keep y'all hands off of him. Don't hit nobody if you don't want to get hit back. Because you hit somebody, you're liable to get hit back. And when someone hits you back, not necessarily to say that they gonna hit you with the same level of force that you hit them with. Because in fighting, there's no rules. So it's just like, you can keep your hands to yourself. Don't touch nobody. A man don't need to hit no woman, and a woman don't need to hit a man. Despite what society say. And you know, and sometimes it be like this out in public. I've seen in the past where two couples can be arguing and getting into it. And there can be a bunch of people, even police, standing around. And it be instances where the man is trying to walk away from the lady and trying to get away from her, and she's following him and walking up behind him and smacking him in the back of the head or throwing stuff at him or pushing him and hitting him. And nobody would not say a word to that woman. Nobody would not check that woman at all. People would just be like, y'all take that somewhere else. Y'all go somewhere else with that. Y'all stop doing that. Y'all feel where I'm coming from. Police wouldn't say nothing to the lady, and nobody else wouldn't say nothing to the lady. And but now have this been vice versa, and the man, he turned around and if it was the man that was hitting on the lady, oh, that police gonna run right over there and arrest them, lock them up. And then you're gonna have everybody else trying to come to that woman's aid. That's a lady and this and that and such and all this and that. But why nobody said anything to her when a woman was beating on a man? These are the type of double standards and the favoritism that men have to go through in this society, because see, this society really don't care about men. This society likes to put women up on a pedestal, some women up on a pedestal, and act like they do no wrong. And I'm just gonna tell you, ladies, you need to keep your hands off of men. Stop standing up in a man's face. Stop standing up in his face, swinging at him, talking crazy to him. Stop challenging a man. First of all, that's gonna eliminate all that. Know your place. Because see, when you put your hands on a man, you're putting yourself on a man's level. You're putting yourself on a man's level. And sometimes you might just get dealt with like a man. So, moral of this story, men don't need to hit women, and women don't need to hit men, and everybody just need to act like adults and act mature and act their age and not their shoe size and their waist size, and start learning how to communicate properly and learn how to control themselves without getting violent. If anyone liked this video, be sure to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and I will see y'all with the next video. Peace out. Been the messenger.